Is this guy scaring anyone else? First chat was tonight's the night. I stole a small watch thing from my grandparents. They're dead now, they won't miss it. Dog. When I was watching the Melbourne Grand Prix, I walked up to him and punched him. Ari starts singing.
In the arms of an angel.
The pain feels so good to me. What is with these masochistic freaks? I was the confession about the matching... Dude, you can't do that. You would be in jail. It's funny. Dog. Yeah! I haven't seen any of these. Truthfully, I've seen one just to make sure that it was okay to put in claps in the chat. Big person who posted in r/am I the arsehole expecting to be not the arsehole. In seconds, God, you're the arsehole. Shout out Ari and shout out Adam for putting this entire thing together. Yes, so shout out then. I'm not going to waste time. We have exhausted this. We have done this a lot before, so the OG...
Streamlabs.
Thank you for the 1,000. Pikau, I think you're very handsome. I don't know why, but it does that music when it's like exactly that many bits. How did you do that so quick? Ew. Ew. Y'all mind if I white boy hit a vibe? Why did you do that on command? That wasn't a clip farm, bro. Hey, it's Ari and Adam ASF. We did this slideshow, so please enjoy this awesome segment and show some love to us. Let's get a W Ari and W Adam in the chat. Some of these are like advice. Some of them are Am I the Arsehole, and some are confessions. So it's not just gonna be like pointing and laughing the whole time. There's actually some like real deep actual confessions in here. So it's gonna be like a good mix. First one. Bro, is this just us getting this one out of the way? Because I swear to God, if there's more than 3 shitting ones, I'm just gonna vault the whole segment and not do this again. Don't say W, bro. I shit myself watching Pikau, sorry. Number 1, I'm gonna assume they put this here just to get this out of the way. Next, some chick was crying in the uni bathrooms about her... As I was taking a shit, felt horror... Dog. Not the arsehole, been there, done that. Confession. So, when I was in middle school, I had this really funny idea of lighting a firework inside my school. So, the next day, I grabbed some spare fireworks and a lighter, put it in my backpack, and went to school. And after eating breakfast, I was walking down the hallway, and my dumbass decided then and there was the best time to light the fireworks, so I did it. It scared a lot of people, and I ended up, you got expelled? Casually? Yeah, is it illegal in Australia to just buy fireworks? Because if this is Australian, that's literally illegal. What a jolly person. It's illegal like everywhere. Remember when, who was the streamer that set them off in his house? Was that Speed? Next. I actually didn't know that was on there. Ari, how many gifts did you put in? I told Ari she has like free reign with putting the gifts in. I didn't even know that was on there. Advice, don't ever let a guy... Okay, we're just gonna like... Bro, how did these make the guy? Like, how did these... We need to have some stricter guidelines. I was with my family in Poland on a road trip, and while the 4 of us were in the car, then I started... redacted, and no one knew. How they did not know is that there was a machine we bought and it was in the middle of... And I... Bro, I secretly gooned that way? That's disgusting. In your family car? Yeah, you're the asshole. Wait, I think we forgot to censor the second goon. Yeah, no shit. That's okay. With your family in the car is fucking disgusting. Next. Oh, this is... this was Ari's reaction to that one. Right, I see. Right. Oh, we dead ass. I guess we're dead ass. Confession. When I was a kid, I slept on the top part of a bunk bed. And because it took so long to get out of bed to go to the bathroom, I would pee myself a lot. Yeah, bro, it took so long. That extra 5 seconds of climbing down the ladder is just way too much effort. So naturally, the solution was to put a big bowl up there so I could pee in it. But it got really out of control really fast because gnats would die in it. Ew! But also, over time, it started smelling really, really bad. God. But the shame of having a piss bowl was so crippling. There's nothing. What do you mean there's nothing that could be done? Maybe go to the bathroom a couple seconds earlier. Also, I got told that one of them was like a full fit, like a novel with like perspectives and dialogue and text. Don't send us fucking novels. We're not going to put them in. Hey, Pikau. I would like to confess that I'm a furry. I would also like to take this opportunity to apologize for that. What is this, Wompcom? Fuck, are you picking me for what? That was not me. Confession stank. I once ripped the stinkiest, smelliest fart in class one time. Bad enough that people had to literally move from their spot. And I blamed it on the class. On the class poking stick? Oh. Bro, by this do you mean like the poking stick is in the student that everyone would pick on? That's so mean, bro. They all believe me and I got away with it. I've done it on multiple occasions. Bro, you just keep cross-dusting people to this day and they still don't know it was me. Yuck. That's rank. You're the asshole. Oh, here we go. Okay, so you either say YTA or NTA when I ask at the end. I was helping out for orientation day at school, a day where all the year sixes go to your school and see what it's about. And we were in the hall playing some game with dodgeball or some bum ass shit. This is Davo. After it was over, I had a dodgeball at my foot. I then rifled it right at a year 6. Rifled is so funny. By accident, of course, duh. The teacher then got quite mad at me and I apologized very fast. I did not mean to do it, but I kind of laughed inside. Give me Reddit gold. You are definitely the asshole, bro. Confession! Part 1. When I was a little kid, about 11, maybe younger, I was struggling with depression, damn. But I didn't know anything about it and I never got helped or talked about it. Because of that, I was obviously having symptoms of it. And one of them was lack of cleanliness and just caring in general. Oh no. So one day I was in my bedroom watching something or whatever I did then and I needed to go piss. Oh no. I didn't want to leave the room and genuinely walk to the bathroom for whatever reason. So instead I piled up my favorite Peppa Pig blanket and fucking pissed on it in the corner of my room behind the door. This is so specific that it has to be real. I don't fucking know why. The bathroom is right next to my bedroom. Yuck. Am I the asshole? Part 1. Am I the asshole for blaming my friend for my Why is it? It's alright. From my explosive diarrhea. Let me preface this by saying that we aren't friends anymore because my girlfriend at the time was cheating on me at the time with him. The friend you blamed the explosive diarrhea on, your girlfriend was cheating with him. Okay, so when I was like 16, I was hanging out at the friend's place with all the other guys, and the subject, for convenience, I'll call the friend subject. So subject and I always had like a secret hatred for each other. And while I was at the sleepover, subject gave me the worst burrito, one of the ones we made, to me. So naturally, I ate it because I didn't want to embarrass myself in front of my friends. So later in the evening, my stomach started churning, and during the middle of the night, I shit myself. And it was really bad. I mean, shit covering the sheets, the blanket, but somehow none on my skin and a lot on the... Wait, what? How did none? Unless it literally projectile shot out, there's no way you didn't get it on yourself. And a lot on the guy, because we were you were sharing blankets. And a thing me and a subject have going on is that we wore the exact... What do you mean you just had this going on? Yeah, bro. Yeah, me and my friend got this thing going on where we just wear the same underwear. Like, that doesn't make... Okay. We wore the exact same underwear brand. And we had a competition who was the most worthy to wear the brand by doing shit? What? Out of the desperation in the bed, out of not wanting to embarrass myself, I slipped the boxes off his... Bro. You took his pants off and slipped on my boxes instead. You put the shitty boxes on him? Oh my god. By the time he woke up, everyone was laughing, and that is fucked up. I mean, I know you're both kids, so it's like, but oh my god. He ran out of the house fully covered in shit for about 5 kilometers. I think that's illegal. Back to his house, and he never looked at us ever again. No one had any idea it was me who shit the bed that night, and no one will ever know except Pikau. And however many people are here, dog. It's not just me, bro, that you're sending this to. Oh, and whoever reads this. He then went on to get with my girlfriend. This is karma. This is karma in its richest, purest form, bro. You deserved every fucking cent of this. Cheating sucks. It absolutely sucks. But this is like, bro, I don't know. Yeah, I would take that to the fucking grave, bro. That is crazy. Anyway, advice. So this year was going all right for me in the beginning. For a while, then a pet passed away. And I was devastated. devastated, like it couldn't get worse than that. A month or so later, life is looking up again, and it's because of, oh man, it's because of this community. I was way more active, playing games, talking to way more people, making friends, all in this community, like genuinely. Best time I've had in such a long time. Then it went downhill. I need advice on how to handle this emotionally because I've been acting out, being really rude and easily aggravated and distressed. I feel like I have so much to do, yet I do nothing at all. I don't want to keep being horrible because I feel like I shouldn't be around people anymore. Okay, well I feel like this is relatively related, but this just sucks. It depends what it's stemming from. If it's stemming because you feel like you have so much to do and you have no control over it, it's so, I don't know if you guys do this sometimes, but isolating yourself won't help. Yes. Talk to someone, yes. Talk to someone. I don't know if you guys get the same, but when you get really overwhelmed and you have so much to do, you end up not doing any of it because you're thinking about what would be the best thing to do. And the best thing is always to just do one of the things. Just like set your mind on one thing and decide the night before so that you don't wake up and then start going through the motions of thinking about what you're going to do to optimize your day. Think about it the night before and then just try to commit yourself to doing that. That might help you get out of a little bit of a rut. Try starting something new like going to the gym or picking up a new hobby. Yeah, throw yourself into something. Reach out to someone or talk to a therapist. Yes. People are around you. It's crazy how much like it actually I don't know. I'm not a therapist and I don't actually know the science behind it, but what talking to someone does to your brain is crazy. And being able to actually say your thoughts out loud and know that someone's heard them and feel heard, it's so important. Anyway, moving on. This is like, oh, this is so lovely. This is nice. This is so nice. I'm loving the vibe, man. This community is really just the best, man. Thank you guys so much for being so cool. I'm obsessed with waffle stomping my turds down the shower drain. I can't really elaborate, but I've been doing it for like 2 weeks straight now without... What does without fail mean? I did it at my girlfriend's house. Based. Bro, you're actually a criminal. Ugh. Why is this a recent development? This has got to be an adult. Yeah, you can't really elaborate on this. Pika, who are your viewers? I don't know. I did do a confession. This wasn't mine, but... I have done a confession. Anyway, am I the asshole? Am I the asshole? My now ex best friend was shit talking about everyone with the popular girl. By the way, at the time I didn't know. When I found out that she was even talking about me, I did something that I'm forever grateful for. I told every teacher and even both of the girls' mums, but that's not it. Oh my god. Every little bad thing they did, I told the teachers, you're a little dibby dobber. Because fuck them. They ended up getting really pissed and they told me they hated me. But at least I told the truth. They just said anything they wanted to believe, which was total bullshit. And I might have fucked up their acting and overall school grades. Mr. Dobber over here, snitches get stitches, dork. Well, it's not nice. No, it's not nice they were talking shit about everyone. I mean, I don't think you're necessarily the asshole, but you're also a snitch. But not the asshole, not the asshole, not the asshole. But being a snitch isn't necessarily a bad thing, bro. Like, there's a lot of things I would snitch about to not get myself in trouble. Like, if I was going to jail, best believe I'm snitching every single thing I can, bro. Every single thing I can, I'm snitching. Next. Oh, so she signed it. Best regards, Anna Katz. Right, Anna. Noted. Part 1. I was about 6 or 7, don't say that meme, and it was recess time at school. I was running around, and then I saw my friend, redacted, down the blacktop. So instinctively, I ran over to say hello. Then I saw that he wasn't... Why is everyone saying 6'7", bro? You guys need to grow up. Wasn't smiling when I ran over, and he seemed annoyed / angry. Then when I asked him what was wrong, trying to cheer him up, he didn't answer me. So I got in his face, trying to see what was wrong. L move, just leave him alone. And if he wanted to play, and then after 7 seconds without saying a word, he punched me square in the face on my nose. I started bleeding a lot and crying. And after the whole ordeal, he just stood there menacingly, waiting for something. What the fuck? There's more. Oh, true, part 1. I saw it, Ari. I saw it the fucking first time. Then both of us got sent to the principal's office, and then we both explained our sides of the story. 1, that he punched me without a reason. 2, that I was getting in his face and being annoying. And after that, we both got punished, and then I came home with a bruise, and my mum threatened to sue the school for how they handled a child, or for how they handled a child getting hurt. Am I the asshole? Also, you're chopped. Yeah, you're the asshole, bro. Like, what was the need to say that? Fuck you. You're the asshole. I hate you. Not the asshole. You're just trying to help them. Yeah, I don't think you're the asshole, actually. Confession. When I was like 8, I think my mum gave me and my brother access to an iPod. The next day, I was bawling my eyes out in the playroom while she scrolled through my search history. Comprised of hot chicks, heaps of hot chicks and hot girls. Dog, why are you doing this? Pickle, was this you? That's you. This is you. Oh, hell no. A classic memory. You did this. I'm gonna get water. I'll be back, brother. That's you, bro. Is this you? This is relatable. Whoever sent this, you're not alone. Yeah, I agree, Cosmic. Is this you? 9 out of 10. Don't act like that's not you. You said this in Fluke's chat? Yeah, okay. Well, yeah. If keen-eyed gamers will know the reference. Nah, yo, Pickle was I wasn't the waffle wasn't the waffle stomper. I used to watch those kissing pranks. If you know, you know. What the fuck, Steph? Why would you say that? They were actually wild. The kissing pranks were fucking wild that they were even on YouTube. Am I the asshole? Late into a previous year, I had a girlfriend. Me and her were together for a few months or so, and the relationship didn't have any problems. 18th. It wasn't a lot of people, but it was a small amount. Okay, so wait, is this like an 18th? Roughly 12 or so. It wasn't bad, we were all playing card games and such, drinking as well. After a while, I was slightly drunk and it sort of felt like I was being left out. Not necessarily unincluded, but just felt like I was in the backlines of everything that was going on. I feel that. I don't want to sound like the world revolves around me, but it was my party and it kind of made me feel a bit shit. That is not like thinking it should revolve around you at all. That's very valid. If it's your party, you want to feel like you're involved. But after I was kicked in, so they got kicked in the leg, which genuinely hurt. I sat away from everybody. I feel like I was kind of attention seeking, but I began thinking about my mother who had, oh no, passed away very recently, about 6 months ago from then, and started crying. It took a while for people to notice I was gone, but my girlfriend made me feel better and we talked through it. Damn. The next day we were cleaning the house after the party and she isn't really doing anything but scrolling on her phone. So I asked her to help me out. She says no and looks visibly upset. I ask her what's wrong and she says that she misses her mum. Oh, this is so sad. Which honestly hurt and I felt like it was pretty privileged to say. Later after that day, she pretty much stops talking to me altogether and tells me that we should break up. Not the asshole at all. You're not the asshole. Next. I think we're done with all the shit and piss ones now, thankfully. Oh my god. This is still count. Skip forward to roughly a few months later. Me and my best friend, she might be the asshole here. At the time, we're planning a hangout since we haven't hung out in a while. And then invited me to a GC with me, him, and my ex-girlfriend. Which was kind of weird, as when I was with my ex, this best friend said that he disliked my ex. And my ex said that my best friend was annoying. But I didn't mind. What? But I didn't mind, as 2 friends for a hangout is better than 1, right? Yeah, I guess so. Anyways, I get there and me and him are hanging out and planning on drinking a bit together when she gets here. As she is having difficulty getting there, the bus she had to catch, blah, 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 blah. Since she's a girl and it's night, I thought the right thing to do is to get her an Uber so she can get here safely. Absolutely. So I do. She gets here, we hang out for a bit and drink. After a while, when I'm pretty drunk, no. She starts actively flirting with my friend and I just sit there. I felt sick. I didn't want to make a scene, so I sit on the couch and I hear them kissing. No. From on the couch. I made an excuse to leave while I'm still drunk and rode my bike home, which was probably a bad idea, but I couldn't bear to stay there. A few days later, my friend messages me and says that he felt like something was off. Yeah, I just felt like something was off. Like dog. And that he thought I was jealous. Yeah, bro, you were making out on the... I promptly get extremely upset with him for doing what he did, while he knew full well about my relationship with her. Bro, why are you acting jealous, bro? As they're snogging on the couch in the other room. Am I the asshole? Okay, this should have been a confession because in no world ever are you the asshole here. NTA, what do we think? You are not the asshole. I stole shit when I was little, around 7 and 9 years old. Once I stole candy from a store. It wasn't a lot, it was just something small. We returned it and later on I claimed someone else put it in my pocket. And I'd stolen multiple times from people I know/knew, like my... Stealing from your grandparents is crazy. Lumphao and an old friend? You're an asshole, bro. I didn't remember what I took from my grandparents, but I took these toy handcuffs. Oh, I thought you meant from your grandparents. I was gonna say freak-ass grandparents. Yeah, grandpa has these fuzzy cuffs, so I just decided to take them. Oh, they're so fun to put on. From my friend because I thought they were cool and wanted a pair too. Right. That makes more sense. Jesus Christ. You're a little thief. You're a little conniving thief. Sorry, that was crazy just having that in the same sentence. I stole it. If this was you, Phantom, I stole a small watch thing from my grandparents. They're dead now, they won't miss it. Dog. That is... Bro, you can't... What the hell? You can't say that. Banned. Dog, they're gonna haunt you. Wait, have you guys... Let's get a consensus. Yes or no. Have you guys ever stolen something? Like from a store or from a friend or anything? Yes, yes, yeah. Are you the cops? Yes, yes. Nice try, officer. This was all just an elaborate setup. Yes, yes. No, 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 no. Yes. Steal from Woolies all the time? Really? Only big corporations? Stealing from Woolies doesn't count. I steal old people's wool. You can't do that, bro. Okay, next. Am I the asshole for... I thought it said, am I the asshole for throwing it back at a guy? Am I the asshole for throwing a rock at a guy and getting him expelled from school in the same day? When I was 5 years old, I got bullied in school by my classmate's brother, but didn't have any proof. So one time I found my bully and I threw a rock at him and he got mad at me and chased me. When he caught up to me, I was in a little playing tower and he had blocked the entrance and he was down there throwing shit up at me and yelling things at me. That's when my mum saw and heard it all happen. And she immediately told him off and went to his teacher, and I've never seen or heard anything from him. My name is Marsigo1 and I love throwing rocks at people. Oh my fucking god. Fuck. Right, Mars. I'm gonna say, I don't know if you're the asshole or not. Not the asshole. He would always destroy my Legos. What a little ass. Pikau, I was the confession about the matching... Evil Diddle, you were the one about the matching underpants? Wait, Evil Diddle's just confessed to the worst one that we've seen tonight. Yeah? Dude, you can't do that. You would be in jail. If there was a bigger 8, you would be in jail. If there was... It's funny. Dog. Pikau, don't open the door at night. Is this guy scaring anyone else? He's kind of scaring me. He keeps saying weird shit. And his thing is Dexter Morgan. And his first chat was tonight's the night. Don't open the door. Alright, let's go. Confession, I'm a dude, but everyone in the chat refers to me as if I'm a girl. I haven't told anyone yet because I think it's funny. I've been in the... Wait. Oh, Anna, shut up. Oh. Ari, what the fuck is this? Ari, what is this? Ari, what is this? Pikau, you're not chopped. Thank you, bro. Alright. Advice, here we go. I like your shirt. Shirt checker 1992. Thanks, bro. You like my shirt? It's a nice shirt. Having a crush is scary because what if she knows you like her but she ignores it because she has someone else in her heart? I mean, yeah. It's scary, like, the scary thing about having a crush is not acting on it and like just letting it eat you up for years and years and years. That's when it becomes scary. I think it can be like, it can be exciting to have a crush because a crush, you don't know them yet. You just lack information. So you don't know whether you actually like them or not. But having a crush is like fun, and then once it gets to the point of being not fun, when it's been going on for way too long, that's when it's like scary. You just gotta push those feelings away. I think you should act on them instead of pushing them away. Because literally the worst they can say, well, it is normally no. They could like spit in your face and call you chopped. But this is exactly how I felt confessing my love to Pikau and him saying he's already... none of that happened, Womp. I'm not taken by Ender. I'm not taken, and you don't love me. Poly, bro, we're not I'm not in a poly relationship. Okay, this is kind of embarrassing. But when I was in the 6th grade, I went to the doctor on Valentine's Day because I felt very sick. After my checkup, he gave me this red heart cake pop, and I took one bite before throwing it away because it tasted like absolute ass. Afterwards, when I got home, I needed the shit really badly. So I went in and took a shit. I got up and stared at my shit and it was all red. I thought it was blood and Googled it up and Google said I had cancer. I cried for a whole 3 days and nights straight thinking I was gonna die before finding out it wasn't blood, but instead all the red 40 from that shitty cake pop. Jeez. I was dead ass preparing a whole script on how to tell my family and friends that oh, this is so sad. How to tell them that I love them and I wanted to spend my last days with them. Oh, that's so sweet and sad. This was you, Harper! Oh, Harper, that's so sad. I've shat blood a lot of times. Hey, it's not that... Womp. Yeah, shitting blood is bad, Womp. What do you mean it's not that crazy? Dude. Anyway, Me and 4 of my mates all dressed up in maid costumes for Christmas. Oh, as you do, bro. Me and the boys, yeah. 4 large buff men proceeded to wander the block and got catcalled by several cars driving by. Hey, hot stuff. Yo, I bet I could give you a good time, etc. After the long ass walk, we stopped by the local park and did a 40-minute photo shoot. What the fuck? Where the parents pushing their child on the swing were giving us weird looks. Yeah, no shit. Advice. So, when and where is actually the best place, to find a relationship? Because I'm a 16-year-old student and it's just not looking very possible right now. Or I might just be too picky, to be honest. I get that not everyone experiences teenage love, although I've had my fair share of mini shitty relationships. I'm not too stressed about it all. But does it get easier to find a relationship after school, or am I wasting my opportunities? I'm not even gonna look at the chat. Immediately, you are 16, you are so young. I know, oh, look at Unk go. Look, you set Unk off. You are so young. Do not stress out about trying to force yourself into a relationship when you're not ready. In terms of like it getting easier, I think the school is a really easy place to find you are gonna change, like, I would say 90% of people that get in a relationship when they are 16 don't stay in that relationship when they're 18, 19, 20, because you are going to grow and change so much over the next few years, and it's way more important to focus on your own growth and development than to try to get a partner at this stage. But I think it's definitely easier in school and university to find someone that you want to like be with, purely because of proximity. You're just around a lot of people that are your age, but that's just natural. Yeah, goddamn, some people get married and have kids so young. I don't want to sound dramatic, but right now with like what I got going on, if I had a kid right now, my life would be over. And that sounds so dramatic, and I am being kind of dramatic, but I'm just not ready for that at all. And it's crazy to think there's people my age that are like doing that. Like, I know I'm 21 and I'm getting up there, but people in my year are engaged. It is crazy, Nat. I'll be scrolling on Instagram and then I'll just see the dude that I had like math with in 12th grade holding his wife's pregnant belly. I'm like, dog, what the fuck, bro? What are you doing, dog? Bro, what am I doing? What the fuck am I? I'm sitting here reading confessions about shit and piss. I'm getting married soon, gonna be a GYG. GYG wedding is crazy. GYG is my reason to work. Am I the arsehole? TS took place in a football match. Basically, there's this guy on the opposing team who would continuously talk shit and kick our teammates' legs to get the ball. So then when I scored a goal, I celebrated in front of his ass and blew kisses at his sister. This is out of an American movie, bro. And I blew kisses at his sister. This is so like corny and funny. You're not the asshole, bro. That's funny. Hey, Drixie. Drixie, dog. Bro, Drixie sent us a whole narrative with dialogue, speech like, bro, we could not put that in. The mods told me it was too long. Hey, I'm gonna shout out whoever joins the Discord, man. I'm gonna shout you out. Feel free to jump in. Alright. I'll get back to reading. Yeah, Grammy, thank you for joining the hey, you got me, bro. You left and rejoined. I fuck with you for that. Thank you, bro. Alright, next. When I found Pikau streams, oh my god, I was in a very dark place. I'd come to chat after a long day. Everyone's so happy. Everyone, even if they had a bad day, so loving. Through this all, I'm no longer the same person I was when I found Pikau years ago. And his streams will always be an important part of my life. Man, that's so, thank you so much. That's so sick. It's so cool how I can be a consistency in some of your guys' lives. Like that every second day you show up here. Man. It's my pleasure, man. It's my absolute pleasure. God. I don't even know what to say, bro. We love you so much. You flatter me thanking me for that. Thank you so much for integrating yourself into the community. So sweet. Man, I get like actually, because I care so much about this, I actually get like emotional and stuff when people, because sometimes people message me and they're like, bro, thank you so much for the streams. Like, especially the people from America, and they message me, they're like, dude, I woke up specifically for this stream. Like, that is insane to think about. People wake up at like 5 a.m. just to watch the stream and to talk to people in the chat. It's actually insane. Pikau, you're strong, bro. I'll be sobbing. I'm keeping it in. Such a beautiful soul. I hope you're doing well. Yes, we love you. We love you. All right. Crease, shit, and fart, and bodily fluids, and dick and balls and nuts in my face. Going crazy, big nuts in my face. Let's go. Am I the asshole for making my 7-year-old stepsister cry after she broke my headset? I pushed her into a shelf. No, you didn't need to push her, bro. Into a shelf is mean, yeah. Did you guys ever, okay, kind of unrelated. Do you guys ever like hotbox your sibling? Like you'd fart under the cover and then put them underneath it? Or just like a doona? What the fuck? My dad. Sorry, bro. I thought we were being open and stuff. Sorry. Sorry, I was the victim of that. What is that segue? I farted on my sister's face and she got pink eye. Joking, bro. Chill. Dude. Are you joking about that? You did a transition and put the Steam message into the PowerPoint. Pop a titty. Ari needs a raise. Look, it actually pops up. Holy farm. Holy shit. That is insane. That's so funny, Ari. 11 out of 10. W clip. How do I tell my mum I gambled away my money? This is so funny, Ari. How do I tell my mum I gambled away my money for lunch yesterday? This is so funny. For this specific thing. Never give. Jesus. Bro gambled like $3.50 away. Yeah, how did you gamble this? Were you like betting on people playing handball at lunch? Confession. So, I was 16 or 17 and I had just got my license. Around that time, same time, my older brother got a new truck. I woke up one morning super late for work. My brother was parked behind me in the driveway. I thought I'd back up and turn far enough, but I didn't. I backed into his truck. It left barely any damage. So, I went to work and never said anything. However, I didn't notice my red car left paint on his blue truck. His girlfriend at the time drove a red car too. He finally noticed it and blamed it on his girlfriend. I never corrected him. He still believes it was her to this day. He thinks she was just too embarrassed to admit it. I feel like a major asshole. He never talks about it. This wasn't even a you're the asshole, but yeah, dude, his poor girlfriend. That like indirectly creates a trust issue in their relationship as well because she knows that she's not guilty, but he just won't believe her. Tell him now because he'd be over it. Yeah, tell him now. I talk to a lot of guys. Yeesh. Fuck you mean. And that sounds really shitty, but let me explain myself. As a child, I never really had a fatherly figure or a male figure in my life. As I grew up, I grew into high school, I found myself easily attaching myself onto any male. Aw, that's sad. That would give me a little drop of attention. That's so sad. As I've grown older and even been in relationships, I find myself being with shitty people who don't really care about me, but give me attention. And even out of them, I talk to so many guys, and it's not really like talking stage. It's more, I only talk to them if I want to feel pretty and or validated. It's shitty, but I don't know how to stop. I feel like I've been doing it for so long, and even with my ex, I didn't even want to be with him, but he gave me the attention I craved. Like, I feel ugly if I don't, and it's really fucked up. This is sad, and it's not your fault that you've developed this desire and need to be attached to someone and validated constantly because you were obviously deprived of that of young. But it's also not an excuse to exploit people and be in relationships long term and lie to people about that. I think it gets to a point, like, I don't know, it's such a touchy subject, you know what I mean? It's not your fault, but don't exploit people and try to work on yourself. Talk to people. Maybe, I don't know, maybe a therapist could be a good idea. One word, therapist. Yeah, honestly, it can help you work through it. Therapy is really all you can say. My advice is to stay away from men as best you can and focus on your self-worth, mama, because you need to see how beautiful you are, so you don't have to depend on what other people make you feel. Exactly, Steph. Having girlfriends that will be real with you really helps. Therapy and journaling. Yep. There's this... Oh, drama. There's this one chatter I wholeheartedly despise. I start fuming when fuming is crazy when I see his chats. Holy drama. They should name drop. Oh shit, they talking about me? Oh shit, this always scares me because I think it's about me. Well, I mean, it said when I see his chats. Anyone else get relieved when they saw the his? Relieved. Women, it's not us. No, my peers don't look around. Girls are safe. The girls are safe. Mini Bear just said no. It's he say, oh. Part 1. Am I the asshole for thinking that my sister should be more resilient and learn to toughen up? Oh. Right, so I, 16 male, think that I've had a fine upbringing from my parents. When they said, what are you crying for? Man up. Or, I'll give you something to cry about. Even though I hated it back then, it's made me more resilient. I think it's made you, like, placebo resilient. I think you're just bottling it and you're not actually resilient. Anyway, that's a conversation for another day. I think is where, this is where the actual story starts. One night, my mum had come home, from an outing with friends. I don't know. Anyway, she comes home pissed and suddenly starts vomiting 20 minutes of her being home. So now there's vomit on the carpet and my mum is almost lying in it. I've gone over to help her handing her a bowl and I'm holding her hair out of the way and whatever else you're supposed to do. Nice. Meanwhile, my sister, 18F, has been standing in the doorway facing the opposite direction with her hands over her face doing nothing because she can't stand the smell and look of vomit. We had 2 dogs in the house at the time and I told my sister if she wasn't going to help, then she can at least keep the dogs away. She couldn't even do that. Now I've got a rabid dog running around me and jumping on my mum who's on the ground and then going over to her old vomit on the carpet and started, oh, yuck. Now I'm yelling at the dog and my sister whom I managed to get both out of the room whilst tending to my mum. After a short while and my mum stops vomiting, I start to clean up the previous vomit on my own. I really felt like I was on my own that night because obviously my mum wasn't in a good state. My dad was at work and my sister wasn't helping me in the slightest when it would have been so much easier if she could just stomach the sight of her own mother in a bad situation. I think that I think you've misinterpreted being resilient with bottling stuff, but I don't think that you're necessarily an asshole for being annoyed at your sister for not helping out. Your mum's in a really bad way, and sometimes you do just have to suck it up. You do just have to suck it up and help out. This is normal emotions for a person to have. Low-key an asshole, you're not some saint, #sorry. You do have to suck it up. But she could genuinely have like a phobia of that shit, and she might imagine she started cleaning up and she starts throwing up everywhere. First part, you're the asshole. Second part, not the asshole. Yeah, I agree. Not the asshole, yeah. You're putting your anger on the wrong person. Yeah, and obviously you were just angry in the moment, but it's no reason to dog on your sister either. Respectfully, your mum should not be coming home like that to her children. Well, that's another, I don't know. You're a good guy. You are a good guy for cleaning it up and helping your mum out. Not a very healthy household. Yeah, but I'm not going to comment on that. Let's move on. One time I was at the shops with my friend and her mum was there. Mind you, first time meeting her mum, was already shitting myself. And my friend got her and her mum Boost. Oh, like Boost juice. And her mum went to grab the Boost and I put my motherfucking hand out for a handshake. And her mum goes, oh, I was actually going to grab my Boost from friend's name hand, but nice to meet you too. And she didn't even shake your hand? Oh, that's so awkward. Oh, that's so awkward. Dying of cringe. God. I might need to sub Arian and get her to read them out. One time in primary school, yes, I'm British. I think I was 6 or 7. Me and my friends were playing tag and dying of laughter the entirety of break. It started to come to the end of break and I really needed the piss. Just as I started walking over to go inside the toilet, the teacher put her hand up. This meant you had to stand still, not move, and wait for her to finish talking. What the fuck kind of school is this? Halt! You had to fully pause? Dog. What is this? I held it as hard as I could for about 2 minutes, but she kept tapping on and on. It just started coming out. I couldn't control it anymore. At first, I thought it was safe because I had a big coat at the time, one of them poofy Nike bin bag coats, but it started dribbling out of my pants and made a puddle around me. There was no excuse for crying as it was a decently sunny day. She finally put her hand down and we started lining up. You may continue. At first, I thought I was safe. I'd got away with it without anyone noticing. But then I was behind my friend in the line and he asked, have you pissed yourself? Obviously I deny it until he starts yanking my coat away, trying to separate it as I didn't have enough time to zip it up. He was stronger than me and eventually separated the coat from me. It couldn't get any worse, right? Wrong! He starts going up to everybody, and I mean everyone, pointing out, that's so lame, pointing at my soaked pants, it's wet, it's uncomfortable to move on, just laughs. Telling them, I felt so uncomfortable, I just had to disappear with the teacher for 30 minutes to get some new clothes, then come back as everybody stares at me as I enter the room. Nobody mentioned it ever again, but I knew that everybody knew I have bladder issues. It wasn't my fault. That's not a friend, bro. That's not a friend. That is so dog. You have to sue that guy. Let me read, Twin. Yo, you got the next one, Twin?
Wait, Twin. I have a bit of a delay. Let's see.
Okay, this is all you.
When I was like 15, I had a stepbrother. This is not about to be nasty, okay? and he used to love blaming me for every naughty thing he did, e.g. smearing slime on the walls, breaking his Xbox, eating other people's snacks, etc. He also lied so hard that I had basically told my friends that I wish he wasn't around and called him a C word. He was like 13. My dad and his mum believed him for the longest time until he got caught out a couple of times. Then they never did again. So, one day he really pissed me off trying to take my phone from me while I was talking to a friend. So I pushed him. Unfortunately, down the stairs, he sprained his wrist. So weird. Okay, deserved but whatever.
Yeah, you got it.
Okay. Because he was such a boy who cried wolf, no one believed it was me, and I sobbed because I would never do that, but I did. Hallelujah.
Damn.
Yeah, so that last part is correct. That's true.
Thank you, Ari, for reading that one. Thank you very much. Let's get a W, Ari, for the read. I'm feeling rejuvenated and regenerized. Confession. Sometimes at work, if I see people stealing, like, I just look the other way. We don't get paid. Did you write this one, Ari? Was this you? Was this actually you? Was it you?
Maybe, but for legal purposes it wasn't.
It's actually...
Encore!
What is the timing that I get you to read one out as we get to this one?
Encore.
Hello, Shaz. I'm being very vulnerable. Oh shit. By putting my name here, but I feel as if honestly it would be the best way to come across in a question like this. For everyone who has experienced grief, big or small, how did you overcome that? I know I can seem very strong-willed for those who know the things I've experienced and been through, but I can't seem to get over the concept of someone being gone. It hasn't been long in one instance, only 7 months, but it's been 6 years since someone very close to me passed, and I just can't seem to get over it. Although I was very young, I feel like grief just follows me everywhere. Sorry, anyway, back on track, lol. How have you guys personally gone around coping with the concept of a best friend or a family member or even your pet rock being gone forever? I deadass need advice on this. I'm interested to see what you guys say. Because I'm going to be honest, I have been, and I'm not dogging on you at all, Shaz, and I'm very sorry that you're going through this. I've been fortunate and I haven't lost many people, like literally lost, like they've passed in my family and very close to me. Only like a couple grandparents. And I know they're very important, but some of them I didn't even know. Not gonna lie, I just cried a lot, but I guess it's the memories of that person that can keep me going. They wouldn't want me to grieve for this long. They'd want me to move on and live my life. I think that's the best way to look at it. What would they want? You gotta remember the good times and not linger on the thought that they're gone. Real. When my grandma died, I just kind of got used to the fact that she was permanently gone. It helped me get over it. Yeah, true. That is like a way to look at it. Time heals. Real Grammy. Grief doesn't automatically go, however, it'll get easier to deal with. Yes. Grief is different for... I was waiting for someone to say that, Crimson. Grief is different for everyone. Sorry, I'm not going to read out absolutely everything, but I'm reading them. Because I've been constantly talking all fucking night. Literally all night. All right, next. I like
this next one is good as hell.
I forgot. This one is good as hell. I forgot you were in the call. I like it when SpongeBob...
Sorry.
No, you're good. You can do little ad-libs randomly. I like it when SpongeBob calls Patrick Pat and Patrick calls SpongeBob Sponge because they have nicknames for their friends. That's actually so... That's so sweet. What the hell? Actually, it's so sweet. You're gonna... You want to throw
I
it?
want you to
have
press
gotta be
click.
fucking joking.
I want you to press... Okay, I'll click in a second. All right, I'll click. Okay, so I confess I like when SpongeBob calls Patrick...
This is hella good.
calls Patrick Sponge, but now I have a crazy dream I want to share because I'm gangster. Low-key, it's long as hell and could have been 3 paragraphs like last time, but I shortened it down. No, I didn't make this up. This is dead ass how it played out. I think I know who this is. Did I just hear a child? No, it's...
What?
No, it's Ari, not a child. Thank you for sharing that, Evil Doodle. She's just crashing out in the background. Okay, so my dream starts and I'm lying in my living room sculpting a marble head of Sasuke Uchiha from Naruto. I have no artistic experience, I don't know either, bro. And I get a phone call from my sister and she tells me some bullshit like always, so I hang up and walk outside. Outside is a fucking baseball game with my family going on. I walk to second base and there's my neighbor like dead ass in a copy-paste outfit of the Terminator with a shotgun over his shoulder. Like that one badass pic of Patrick Star and SpongeBob. And he scares the hell out of me, so I start running down my street. Keep in mind, this is a dream, so I'm running slow as fuck. Anyway, I'm running down the street and I see a black SUV like celebrities riding. And as I run past, the back passenger door opens up and it's Ariana fucking Grande. And what I'm about to tell you, do not take to heart. This is not a quality I retain in real life. I don't know why I did this. I like some of the Grande songs, but as I see her, I run in her direction and run past her and pull a knife out of my ass and I blank Ariana Grande in my dream. The best way the best way I can describe it is like an attack on Titan when they fly past the Titan slicing them. I murdered Ariana Grande 4 years ago in a dream.
Oh.
Bro, Ariana is Shaz's like idol. Like she loves Ariana and then the next one is her getting killed. What the fuck? Dude, am I the arsehole for that or am I good because it wasn't real? I really don't know. Maybe it's a judgment of my character. Are they the arsehole?
I want you to press click.
Oh. I was gonna say, I think this is Cheese because about 3 weeks ago, Cheese said in the Discord, he was like, yo, pick a bro, yo, pick a broke ass, bitch ass boy. Can you do confessions again? I had a funny dream last night. I was like, no, bro, shut up. I'm not doing confessions. Then I'm like, maybe I should do confessions again. And he actually put it in.
There's a good one coming up. It's really good.
Okay, do you want to read this one, Ari? Is it this one?
Yeah. But it needs some attitude to it. Maybe, do you think you could put the attitude in this or me?
You go ahead.
Am I the arsehole for almost fighting a pregnant lady? Okay, so this one time I was working at the taco shop and I was working backline cook and this girl comes in the drive-thru asking for 24 fucking tacos. And I was on timer and I didn't want my timer to get fucked up while I was... Oh, I messed up. While I had other customers. So I asked the server to pull her up so I can do her order while getting the other customers' orders. And she said, your customer service is really bad.
Mama.
And I yelled, man, tell that bitch to pull up. And this hoe heard me. And instead of waiting like a decent person, she decides to take the time out of her day to pull up to the front counter. Mind you, she had 24 tacos. And she wasn't no 2-month pregnant either. She was 9-month pregnant and looked like she could go into labor any second. And she come in here asking where that be at. Where's she at? Pull up, hoe, where's she at? I could hear her from the back and was yelling, I'm right here, come get some, I don't care. And then I came to the front and I saw she's pregnant. No. I knew when I saw her, I was never gonna lay my hands on her, but
Please keep going, you got this, you're doing great.
to each other. Fine. I was crazy. I was saying crazy stuff like, I don't care if you're pregnant, but I was just talking out of my ass. And she starts saying, where the manager at? Where the manager at? And the thing is, my manager was an old gay. Mind you, we had to redact a word there. And we went to the gay bus together, and he was really my homegirl for real. And one of the girls working went to get him, and when he came out, I started telling the whole story that this hoe came in and can't even wait 5 minutes for her food, not even letting her get a word in. And he said, okay, and went right back in the office. Now I'm crying, now I'm dead. Wait, I love it. Her homegirl that she was with.
Why the fuck did you just read emojis?
Her homegirl that she was with had to drag her out saying, you pregnant, and all that. Because I made it clear that I didn't care. But in all reality, I would have never put my hands on her. So am I the asshole? Let me tell you, this is Queen. This is Queen.
Let me tell you, this is Queen. Alright, thank you for
You
reading that.
pregnant.
I appreciate that. I'm gonna be back. Do you want to read out the next one?
Yeah, right. Wait, yeah, maybe. Right? Or do you want to read Ender?
Yeah, I can read it.
Okay, go ahead. This is all you.
Okay. My friend and her boyfriend are so weird. Like, I was with them and another dude from our friend group, and they started doing freaky shit. Even in front of us, like, you cannot, you're so weird. The guy didn't even notice, only me. I told my friend about it, and I told her, and I didn't like it. But she did it again. I don't know why they act like rabbits in heat. Like, why are you not embarrassed? Keep it private.
Dog, rabbits in heat is disgusting.
No.
Why is that a descriptor? Jesus. Get the fuck out of here, Pikau. Okay. Dude, I hate people with academic egos. This includes that person who was talking about their academic ego in the last confession. Clocked. Like, are you not embarrassed?
Bye.
Yo!
Hey Pickle, I just got over my fear of people confessing terrible things they've done. Anyways, what are we doing today?
Oh, ironic. So ironic you've just gotten over that fear. Thank you so much. If numbers is the only thing your life is about, then that's so embarrassing. You can't really use ego as an excuse to be rude. You're just a prick. I have this one girl in my class who always comes up to me when she scores higher than me. That's so fucking lame. You can have a quote unquote academic ego and really care about it for yourself, but when you directly compete and shit on others, that's so lame. What the hell? One time we were partners for a test and she left me because someone more popular asked to pair up. Like, I really didn't care, to be honest, because I didn't like her anyways, but that's such a dick move. Before someone says, oh, you probably pissed because you scored low. I have an average of 93.
Sit down!
Absolutely clocked. I think Pikau looks like that KDB streamer.
True.
No, my edit didn't work!
Oh, what is this edit? This is AI generated. This is yuck. This is so gross. This is, look how disgusting it's stretched like yuck. What is this AI slop? Am I the asshole for enjoying a Pikau stream? I, 20 male, watched a Pikau stream, 90 male. Stream. Shut up, you idiots. Shut up. And at first it sucked. Luckily, my viewer experience improved significantly when I covered the webcam with a post-it note. Anyway, an hour or two later, I caught myself smiling at a singular joke, but it felt like being struck by lightning. Who knew such emotion can be brought by someone as chopped as Pikau? So I aged between you writing this fucking message. Tip: decreasing the stream quality to 144p removes the need to cover your screen. Muting it will be enough. So what do we think, guys? You're the asshole or not the asshole? You're the asshole. Pick as the asshole. Is that what PTA means? Here we go, bro. It was a dark and stormy night. During a school band trip, there was this cute girl that went to the school we were at. During the trip, I noticed that we both had the same drink bottle. One of the Nike ones that squirt. Dog. I decided that if I could accidentally swap our drink bottles, I could get the chance to talk to her. So I did such. However, as we were about to leave in a panic, instead of swapping our drink bottles, I took her drink bottle thinking it was mine and stuffed it into my bag. So you just stole her bottle, which I only realized when I was on the bus and I found 2 drink bottles in my bag. She did eventually become my partner. However, that drink bottle was a birthday gift from her mother. Wait, she's your actual partner now? You manifested that. When I was watching the Melbourne Grand Prix in March of this year, I started genuinely the faster car goes faster than the slower fucking car. Get that? The more expensive car goes faster than the cheaper, slower fucking car. Right? Love from Leeds. Boo! No, we know who this was, Casey. Couple of weeks ago, I saw Pikau IRL out in the street and went up to him to go take a photo. I asked him and he agreed. After I took the photo, he pushed me to the floor and started beating me, spitting on me and saying, "I'm beating you, twin." Over and over. When he finally stopped, he leaned down to my ear and whispered, "If you tell anyone about this, I will find you." So now I look over my shoulder every time I go outside. Thanks, Pikau. I saw this IRL. This did not happen, bro. This happened to me too. Oh, really, bro? On a Wompcomp's life, I saw this. Ari starts singing, "In the arms of the angels."
In the arms of an angel. Okay, I need to tell you something. We have nearly 30 new submissions.
Oh, really?
Oh.
I have always had full confidence in my sexuality, but like recently I've had dreams of making out with my friends. We're all girls, and it feels so weird because I know I'm straight, so why the hell am I having dreams of them? It feels so wrong, confusing, not gonna lie. No, I'm not homophobic. That's okay, that doesn't make you homophobic. Oh no, canon event. I want to make out with my friends all the time. Closet is glass. Guys, we can't interfere. This is a canon event. I always dream about making out with my friends like Picker and Ender and such. Won't, bro. Don't say TS.
You're gonna love the
Fuck
next
you.
one.
Oh no, this one was bad. I'm addicted to character AI. This was like one of the first submissions. I'm addicted to character AI, and I used it to make up scenarios with my celebrity crushes. And by addicted, I mean I'm spending like 5 hours a day just talking to these bots and pretending they're my girlfriend. I know it's bad, and like they are based on real people, but it's so addicting. This is
You're the asshole.
This is, yeah, you are like this is really something bad that's developing. Like illness. Go outside. You can and create false ideas of how, yes, oh, like 100%. If you do it for funsies, it's okay, but 5 hours a day is crazy. It is crazy. Sometimes I replace the office coffee sugar with salt, not because I want to watch people suffer. What? In the office? But because I want to see who pretends they like it. Those are the ones I keep notes on. You could call me a genius, Pikau. You will never stoop to my level. Actually smart dude thinks he's the mastermind. Okay. I went on my very first date with a guy I met at school. We had classes together and I thought he was nice. It was rough. He was late and didn't bother to text me. He chose an expensive restaurant and I agreed, hoping to make a good impression. He ordered the most expensive steak on the menu, $75, while I got pork, $35. The conversation was all about him, his failing crypto investments, and his, holy red flags, awful ex-girlfriend, who he repeatedly called a real piece of work. His table manners were non-existent. He chewed with his mouth open and talked with his mouth full. To top it all off, after we finished eating, he said, honestly, I went on this date because I wanted to see what you look like out of your What? What does that? I paid my share, left, and took the bus home. Can we get some ages in here? After the date, I ghosted him, but kept getting messages from him. He wanted to go on another date. I opened the message and he didn't respond. 5 weeks later was our high school graduation. I tried to avoid him the whole night, so they were in the same class. But our drama teacher wanted a photo of the class that consisted of 5 people. For that photo, he decided to stand next to me and put his arm around my waist. Yuck! I let it happen and walked away straight after. He came up to me 15 minutes later and said, yuck! I know you liked that! And walked away. At the end of the night, I walked up to him and punched him. Oh, where's my... Oh, I don't have my sound effect now. Oh, wait, I have all the Disney sound effects. Wait, like... I should have been playing those, like those ones. At the end of the night, I walked up to him and punched him, like full punch to the face. Damn. Bang, dropped his ass. You did well. Good for you. Okay, this is genuinely one of the most embarrassing things I've ever been a part of. One night, me and some friends went out clubbing for the first time since we all agreed we'd do it together. For the first few hours, it was alright, nothing worthy of the hype. I went and got another drink and I don't know what hit me, but my stomach started grumbling bad and after a few minutes, I felt something. Big ass log in my pants. I was like fairly drunk at this state. So I just like didn't do anything with it. I continued to drink, fully aware there was a long one. Making itself at home. Who is this? We ended up leaving at like 2 a.m. As we were walking home, I dropped my phone. So, this is yuck. Of course, I went to grab it and suddenly my pants just rip open and the smell was fucking horrid. So much to the point where I threw up. It slipped on my own vomit. Don't say pack opening, bro. Holy shit. It was actually one of the worst smells ever. And my friends also started throwing up as well. My friends crashed at mine and I obviously went and cleaned myself up. After that night, me and my friends agreed to never speak of it again and pretend it never happened. Good friends. I know it's gross as fuck, but I really needed to get this out, sorry. You needed to get a lot out. God damn. Yeah, Womp, you can't write ones about yourself, bro. I find Wompcomp's fox or whatever furry thing is really attractive. Fucking weirdo. Saying that about himself. First of fucking all, look at him coming in here. First of fucking all, I did not write that. Second of fucking all, he's gonna say it is really attractive. That's what he's gonna say. Go ahead, Womp. It's a cat, not a fox. Picker was a prodigy on the skin flute, and one of the mods sitting in this call just let that through. Alright, interesting.
What went with it?
Sometimes I judge people based on how they eat their pickles. If you eat them loud, you're annoying. If you nibble on them, I understand. People say pickles are just little cucumbers in brine, but to me, they're a little burst of joy when nothing else helps. Every time I see a glass jar, I go crazy. Just one more, but the jar never lasts. Maybe pickles are the only ones who truly get me. Yo, Dexter, bro, shut the fuck up and stop saying 6'7" before the mod. Shh. Oh, to you, bro. So my friend who's 2 grades below me is in love with me. Our parents are really good friends, and while our mums were on the phone together a few days ago, his mum told mine that he liked me. The truth is that it's obvious, but it's not like him and it's not like I'm gonna do anything about it. He's like a little brother to me, and I have a boyfriend. I left like halfway through the call, and my friend was also overhearing at a later point, and apparently my mum had told his mum that I'd broken up with what? With my boyfriend and basically trying to set me up with my friend? Would I be the asshole if I confronted her for that? That's weird. I think it's really weird that she's enforcing me to get... That is weird. What? You're not the asshole. That's weird. I hate when parents try to like do that. That's so gross. Arranged marriage call. Hell no. I'm in love with my brother's best friend. Advice. Okay, so 3 Christmases ago, my brother's best friend was over and he kissed me outside saying he wanted to do it for a while now. Yeah. Ever since then, we've just been on and off sleeping together. But I have big feelings for him. Do I just tell him that I love him or not? It freaks me out. Oh god, this has been, so 3 years ago. How old are you? Love him? Dude! I don't think they've been sleeping together for 3 years. Like, obviously you're gonna develop some pretty fucking intense feelings. You don't love him? 3 years is crazy. I think, yeah, I don't know if you... No, I don't know. I think you're attached to him. For 3 years, yeah. You're sleeping together and you don't want to say you love them. I need the ages for this one. Hello? What's their age gap? We don't know. My brother's best friend. So let's assume there's like a 2 years age gap. We shouldn't assume, but from context clues, maybe a 2-year age gap. Oh, jeez. This is so messy because it's been going on 3. I think it's been going on so long, you need to talk to him about what you guys... If you don't want to be caught in this cycle forever, you need to have the conversation whether it's going to hurt you or not. You've been able to have this time with him and you need to talk to them. They ain't together though, no label or anything. If you wanted something, he would have asked you out. That's exactly right, Shaz. So you need to have the conversation. I feel like they wouldn't be secretive if it wasn't problematic in some way. Either age or the brother is jealous. Good catch. You need to talk. You can't just keep doing this. The next time you sleep together, just say love you, twin. And if he doesn't say it back, leave and never look back. You really need to talk to, and it's gonna feel like ripping off a band-aid, but you have to do it. And don't just let him use you for that either, because if he tries to brush it off and be like, oh bro, why you being like that, we got a good thing going on. No bro, no, you haven't got a good thing going on. It's fucked. Bad. It is bad. Are you the ponderer of things? What the bro, Ari, why did you put this in here? After watching Pennywise when it came out, I have a chronic fear of taking a shit and have some bitch ass...
That's not me!
Some bitch ass clown grab me by my asshole and take me down the drain and eat me covered in shit. What the fuck?
No, not me. No, not me.
This happened to all of us at once.
What the...
Well, I did crop it because there was a bit of blood and guts at the bottom.
All right.
Sorry, look, you can tell which one's me and which one's Adam because I stretch out the image hella.
Right. Thoughts on therapy? Is it something you've done? Is it worth it? I've never done therapy, but I know people who did and it's really worth it. It saved my life. It's so worth it. I know people who are in therapy and they say, yes, it's very, very worth it. Therapy is slow, but it's honestly helped me a lot in learning to process my emotions and speak out. You don't have to go to therapy if there's something wrong. You can just go to therapy to like build your like mental fortitude and keep progressing. Just don't fall in love with your psychiatrist, chat. Yeah, that might not be the play. If Pikau was my psychiatrist, I'd struggle not to fall. Okay. Let's go next. When I was younger, I used to eat the heck out of pennies. I didn't have a reason and I knew they were bad to eat, but I would literally wash them off and eat them. How are you alive? For some reason, same? What do you mean crazy for some reason, same? Low-key real. What? I didn't eat pennies, but I used to like hold them in my mouth because I like the taste? Yeah, your immune system's crazy now. I might try it, not gonna lie. Yeah, Gemma, you alone, dog. You alone. Go ahead and eat up them fuck-ass coins. Go ahead. They taste so good, just try it once. Eats a coin live on stream. Jeez, dog shits out Abraham Lincoln's. Yeah, how do you even swallow them? I guess you just like tank it. Just all that copper and zinc in the pennies would have killed you. I'm saying. Isn't it the same as drinking your blood? I don't... This man grew up to be a bear. Beer tastes like boiled coins and piss. Did you guys ever put the DS game thingies on your tongue? Like the little cartridges with the weird lines on them? No, I never did that.
Yeah.
I ate it.
You're missing out.
I sucked on the end of a charger once. I don't know if I should elaborate. I feel like that's excusable as a child,
I
Steph.
did that before. I did that yesterday, I think.
You sucked on a charger yesterday.
Do you know what a joke is?
I'm doing it now.
Oh yeah, I'm fucking. What do you mean you're doing it now? Here in a few months, November, it'll be a year since my now ex-boyfriend broke up with me. When it happened, I of course was literally broken. Like I didn't know how to function, bro. That's how bad it was. A few months went by, I fixed myself, and I also kind of realized I might have become super attached. W awareness. At the end of last school year, they decided to go back to homeschooling. They were homeschooled all the way until middle school, which is when I met them. So, this is the first year without them in my school, and I'm not gonna lie, I feel like it's actually better for my mental health. I've definitely seen an improvement in it, my mental health, versus how I was at the beginning of the year. Also to note, we're still really good friends. I talk with him a lot. That's my confession. If this goes into a YouTube video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Man, that's so sweet. Good for you. Hey, we're proud of you. When I was in school, I went to Catholic school and we had mandatory education about the different sacraments, including the first reconciliation confession. I didn't do it at first because I was 8 years old and scared I could not remember if I'd done anything wrong that I needed to apologize for. When I did do confession a few years later, I still couldn't think of anything, so I lied. I went to confession and lied about doing something bad. I think I said that I slapped my brother. That didn't happen, but lying is a sin. So I went to confessions and actively sinned while in there, and I've not been back to confessions to confess that I You need to confess in confessions that you lied in confessions. Oh my fucking god. I don't even know what happens to you at this point because you're like doing a good thing, but you're... Holy shit. It's weighed heavily on my mind. God will forgive you, don't worry. No. Randall? He's called fucking Randall? Oh god. This is the worst news ever. This is the worst news ever. No. Behead them, bro. When I was 8 and my little sister was 4, we were messing around and I cut like right above her. Your grimy long ass toenails, bro. That's disgusting. Next. I'm so lost on what to do with myself and my personality. I joke around and be mean to people and they complain I'm mean. Then when I stop being mean, they complain I'm too nice. I really don't know what to do. Every time I talk anywhere now, I just try my best to be nice, but not gonna lie, the feeling or thought that other people might be thinking I'm being way too nice, / I'm doing too much, / just being annoying by being way too nice is eating me up inside. I feel so demotivated to talk anymore. I still want to keep interacting. I try to balance my personality, but I find it so hard because I know some people won't clearly tell me exactly how they feel, and I don't want to keep being a jerk to them or anything, so I really try to not be a bitch, but then I feel like I'm being nice, or if I'm nice, they'll think I'm bland, boring, and just not want to talk to me anymore. Sorry if this is kind of confusing, but I'm low-key just so lost. You're stuck in this idea of performing for people. Caring too much about what others think? Yeah. You're constantly trying to perform for people to fit in to their perception of you. And that is so draining, and obviously you're going to feel like shit all the time, and it's such a cliche, but you need to just learn who you are way more than what you think people think you are, if that makes sense. You don't have to act based on what others think. It's cliche, but be yourself. The right people won't think you're too much. Exactly, yeah. And once you do that and you can be yourself, the right people won't even judge you for that. And it's okay to feel lost. Let yourself feel lost, because when you're... The only thing that can happen when you're lost is you get found. You find yourself... nah, that hit. Oh, Jesus. It's too late for this. Hi, Cheese here. I really wanted to do more confessions, but I know I just can't remember anything because it's me, you know? But I do realize I've been known. I'm low-key a dickhead and have a surplus of am I the arsehole moments, so here's an oldie. I love Cheese, bro. A year before the pandemic hit, I was in 7th grade. Just a young jit, not having spread his wings yet, playing Prime Fortnite all night. One of the biggest mistakes my parents made was giving me access to their credit cards as a kid. What did I do? Buy hella V-Bucks and shit on Amazon. Shit on Amazon is crazy. One of them being a mini crossbow. I have bought multiple weapons on Amazon as a young teen, and the mini crossbow is easily the most tame. It was maybe 3 inches wide, and it could shoot out things like Q-tips and toothpicks. Being the kid I was, I thought that shit was sick, so I brought it to school the day after it arrived, with a pocket full of toothpicks. This is cooked. I showed it off to every single kid I could, including my buddy Wilson. Wilson mentioned. Wilson is the snitch Wilson got snitched on by Cheese. I was shooting toothpicks left and right in every direction, until I got the funny idea to point it at him, shot release, at his eye? Wilson been getting fucked up by you, bro. It hit his, oh, so lucky. It hit his bottom eyelid and he dropped to the ground. Immediately, I started backing up because I thought I fucked up real good, which I did, to be honest. We were in 7th grade, and to a 7th grade, me, the 8th graders looked like gods to me. 2 8th graders helped pick Wilton up, and another one said to me, I'm gonna go tell the security. I freaked the fuck out and left my homeboy in that field to left my homeboy in that field to die as I went back to the cafeteria to hide. That entire day, I was genuinely shaking, waiting for them to drag me out of class and into the office, but it never happened. Anyway, I shot my friend in the eye as a kid, and he was pretty mad at me for it and wanted to beat my ass, but I avoided it by just staying away from where he hangs out, like a boss arena. Am I the asshole for that? There's no hard feelings stuck between us now, and that crossbow was pretty much fucking sweet, I think. Also, I was like 13, chilling my soul, cuh. What are we thinking? You're the asshole or not the asshole? Stop saying ew. Whatever. Confession, I tripped over a blind guy and his guide dog ran away out of fear. So I blame my friends when the other... No. You're the asshole, dude, literally. When I was 10, here we go. I pooped in the shower and I didn't know what to do, so I washed it down the shower drain, and there was a long brown stain going down towards the shower drain that wouldn't wash away. How would it not wash away? Just don't at me. Just scrub it. Not that I have experience, but that wouldn't wash away, and somehow my parents never knew what happened and they still don't know. Yuck. The waffle stomper of doom. When I was like 4, I used to carry around a full lamb tail, including the bone, everywhere I went, and when my parents used to try and take it off me, I would scream and cry until I got it back. What? Are you like... like dog, this you? This you, dog? I have a massive crush on my boy best friend, but the thing is, he's just gone through a breakup. It's too soon, and I know he's heartbroken by the whole thing. I comfort and support him, and I've had feelings for him for 2 years. Oh, this is so messy. Don't go after him, just be a friend in his time of need. Oh, absolutely. That's a given right now. Say it later. Do not confess right now. Don't be his rebound, no. Trigger warning maybe. Manipulative man, run babe. Ari added this in. When I was about 12, I think I got into this relationship with this guy, and he, no joke, was the devil reincarnated. Relationship and 12 years old should not be in the same sentence. He would say he was going to blank himself and then purposely stop responding for attention. The first time this happened, obviously I freaked out and spammed his phone and sent multiple voice messages of me crying. I later found out he sent screen recordings of the voicemails and made fun of me. That's so horrible. You should not be getting in relationships at 12. I know it's in the past now, but Christ, that is just a recipe for disaster. 2 underdeveloped people getting in relationships. They're bound to say some fuck shit and react inappropriately or inappropriate. No way, Planet. Are you serious? Are you actually serious, Planet? No way. I gave Planet cases to open, and he just opened this. Holy shit! Factory new. How much is this worth? Oh my, how much is this worth, Planet? Hey, it was a good investment. I mean, if it's a ruby, I'm not sure. Like 2.3k! Yeah, hey, congrats, man. Congrats. 80-20 split that? No. Planet opened it, man. Yeah, as I say, there's not much to even... You're just both immature and underdeveloped, and... Well, you're not necessarily immature, but he was underdeveloped and took it out on you in a bad way. If they're a grown-ass man doing this, it's a whole different story, and it's like deliberate manipulation. I'm a computer science student, and for one of my classes, I've been tasked with creating an AI large language model, but that sounded a little bit too boring. So I've decided to scan every chat that comes in and every word you say. It's been learning and adapting over the past 4 months. One of your chatters are fake. Excuse me? Jasmine? It's me! I wonder who. Is this you, Stella? Did you make this? Who the fuck? What? Beat boot, bro. The end of the old submissions. Okay, start of the late submissions. When will we be free? We're almost done. Confession rapid. Oh, this is good. I like men. I don't know how to tell people. Cooked. I met my first boyfriend on VR chat. Cooked. I burned my house down twice. Cooked. When I was 3 because my dad was cheating. Cooked. I secretly gooned at a sleepover. Cooked. Under the blankets because I was horrible. Cooked. Refresh. Oh. Oh, you added these in. Me and my mate stole 5 Pizza Hut signs and 2 Domino's signs, not cooked. I was at my job and this person was being hella rude, so I spat and put dandruff in her burger. Cooked. Dandruff in the... Do you just hit one of these? That's grot. That is fucking grot. Oh my god, we're gonna have to get through this quick. I have to end stream soon. Near the end of last year, I was leaving my friend's house just after midnight, and just before I left, he gave me little square pieces of paper and told me to what the fuck? Swallow it right there and then. So I swallowed the paper squares and walked to my house about 30 minutes away, and I was chilling until I was on the street I live on, and I realized what the piece of paper was. It was redacted substance. This is fucked. This is, we literally got drugged. So I barely got home as I was tripping balls. My neighbor still gives me weird looks because of this. And when I got back to my room, I just sat on the floor looking at the wall, and from what my sister said, laughing at nothing for almost an hour. When I was in year 10, okay, so 16, my boss had a son in year 7. We used to go around saying I was his older sister because he got bullied from time to time. I wasn't going to protect him all the time due to the fact I didn't want him to alarm me. One day, this kid who was in year 9 had all his friends push him around in a circle. I stepped in and kicked the back of one of the kids' legs, which led to them running away, the whole group. An entire week passed. These guys were constantly making comments about me when I passed them, until one day I walked past and one of them threw a rock at my head. I turned around and walked over slowly, pure rage flowing through my body, and just Superman punched him straight in the nose, grabbed a rock and smashed it on his head. I then told the kid if he was to ever come near me or my little brother ever again, I would come to his house and bash his skull in. The group never came near us again. I mean, you're not the asshole, you're just protecting your brother. I don't know if it was worth saying you're gonna bash his skull in, but I mean, hey bro, you're just protecting your brother. Growing up, I took toothpicks and stabbed my gums. What is with these masochistic freaks? The pain feels so good to me. Sometimes while flossing, I purposely try to make it hurt because it feels good. The cons is the gross taste of blood, but other than that, it feels heavenly. Heavenly is crazy. Heavenly is a crazy descriptor. Says the guy who looks at feet. Yeah, it's always my fault. We got sadistic fucks talking about sawing their gums in half, and I'm the freak. I'm the freak for looking at feet once in a while. I love myself so much every time I look at myself. I can't believe how unreal I look. Whoa. When people ask if they think I'm good looking, I just say I'm probably like 5 or average, but that's the biggest lie because I actually think I'm so hot. To me, I'm so good. Looking and so good looking and amazing, but I never tell people I think that way about myself because people call me arrogant or cocky or anything like that. But honestly, I look at myself in the mirror fully dazed and shocked from my own beauty. Self-love, I guess. This was your own submission, you aren't. This was not me. This got submitted mid-stream. I don't really have any friends, so sometimes I text ChatGPT like they're my friend. I share what happened throughout my day because I really want to tell someone. This is such a slippery slope. Like, you ask ChatGPT one time for help on something, and then you say, oh, thanks for the help, and then it starts treating you like a person, and then you're like, oh, okay, I'm gonna message them tomorrow and talk to them again. And then just like that, you become completely reliant and dependent on that artificial connection. You need to cut this out. I know you didn't ask for advice, but you need to cut this out. It's so not healthy. The reason that people get friends is obviously because of situation and environment and just where they are. But if people are really desperate to get friends, you will make friends. You have to put in effort to make friends if you're not just in a class and in a school. The Discord server, yeah, or tell the Discord. That's actually good advice. Dead ass, talk in the Discord or talk in the chat. You'll be talking, and that's a good way to sort of actually have connections with real people. Don't substitute them for your friends because you're not really friends, especially if you're just talking in the chat. Yeah, tell the Pikau Discord general chat. Everyone join the Discord. I feel like if you're in this community, there's definitely someone here that's willing to listen. That's real. Discord takes too long to respond? No way, not in general. Link right above. I'm saying, Galaxy. You're saying we aren't friends even though I only followed 2 days ago? Shh. Oh, sorry. No. Sorry. Moving on. Growing up, I farted more than normal. People hated me at sleepovers for obvious reasons, to the point where it was embarrassing. I stopped farting so much and none in front of people since the age of 14. I'm 17, and they still bring it up in front of people. It's getting on my nerves. During a party, my cousin's cousin, he's like 36 years old, farted, and my mum loudly said, "My name, stop farting!" Oh, your name, stop farting. A lot of people heard, and I wanted to hide away in a bush, never to be seen again. Jesus. Farty McFarty pants. Most relatable confession. Right, Kira. When I was 14, I was famous on, I know who this is. I don't think she's here. On Wattpad. My fics had over 100k reads on all of them. I took them all down, but still go back to read the comments sometimes because they could be so sweet and so funny. I really hope those people are okay because many of them used to tell me that they were struggling and my fanfics would distract them from all their issues. It was years ago. I just hope they all made it out okay because they also helped me when I was struggling. Damn, 100k reads. Hold on. Is this Shaz again? Dunno. Let's get some W's flowing in the chat. Everyone spam W. We fucking did it. Oh, we fucking did it. 162 confessions. How's he scrolling with no hands? How am I doing it? Toes. I got my toes on my keyboard. Holy shit. Man, WRE, especially WRE, but WRE, W Adam for putting this together. Ari, is there anything you want to say to the people for tonight?
Thanks, everyone. Hey, thank you.
Yeah. don't cry. I'll leave. I'll just leave. Okay, right, I'll just leave.